Hello everyone! In this video clip, Roo Yori discusses his dog Wallace's cancer diagnosis and how he and his wife created a bucket list for his dog Wallace to complete in the coming months. Their bucket list included meeting Betty White, riding in a sidecar of a motorcycle, completing a hole-in-one on a golf course, and there were many, many more. They accomplished so much of the bucket list, and Roo's discussion of why it was so important for him and his wife to give Wallace these moments is incredibly touching. It shows you how much Wallace meant to him and how much he appreciated his dedication and hard work, and how he has been consistently committed to giving Wallace a chance when other people often aren't willing to do the same. Also, check out the other video clips I have from Roo's conversation and our full video conversation, which will be linked below. Roo talks about his journey with American Ninja Warrior and also discusses his idea of what is success and how he overcomes fear. Keep an eye out for our podcast coming out in just about a week or so, where we dive a bit deeper into some of the concepts we could not explore in the video clips. Links to all that will be below, but without further ado, let's hop over to Roo Yori's discussion of Wallace's bucket list.
The bucket list came after the first cancer, actually. Okay. So, and it was kind of a hard hit to us, to be honest, because, you know, the book came out in kind of his retirement. You know, we had stopped competing. I was just kind of letting him be a dog. You know, everybody saw Wallace as this superstar frisbee dog, you know, and kind of what we put online, but not a lot of people saw Wallace as just like the dog, you know, just like our family dog. And so I was kind of looking forward to people getting to know Wallace with the book, because we were planning on, you know, now that the book was released, we could go on tours and, you know, like go to book signings and let them actually meet Wallace rather than just watch him catch frisbees on a screen, you know. Our very first book signing, and that's when he kind of collapsed. And fortunately, we were 5 minutes away from an ER vet. Okay. Made it there in time. He was basically bleeding out because one of his tumors burst. It's called hemangiosarcoma, and so we had to make a call. It was like, all right, he's bleeding out right now. You either have and it's due to his spleen, so we can either take his spleen out, put him through surgery, take his spleen out, hope it's not hemangiosarcoma, because the prognosis for hemangiosarcoma was like 2 weeks to 3 months. So it's like, do you put a dog through surgery to get another 2 months, 3 months out of, you know, do I do that to him, you know? Or do I say goodbye to him, like, right now? You know, and it's just like...
After your book signing and everything.
Yeah. Made it through the surgery. Unfortunately, it was hemangiosarcoma. The thing with hemangiosarcoma is they're really good until they're not. Who knows when this is going to be? So let's try and do what we can with it. And Clara came up with the bucket list, and it's like, all right, we don't know when he's going to pass away, but let's make the best of our time that we have with him. And so we created a list that we thought he would enjoy, you know, stuff that we thought would be fun, that, you know, and just stuff that he'd want to do as a dog, stuff that we want to do with him as dog owners. And we made the list. It was riding a motorcycle sidecar, you know, so, and it was amazing too, like, all of Wallace's fans that like stepped up to make this stuff happen. We put on there Meet Betty White, you know, and fortunately I have an aunt that worked on the set for Hot in Cleveland, and so when we were on a trip out to California, and she's like, I think I can actually get you, you know, set up to meet Betty White on her lunch break in between. Yeah, and it was awesome, and she was so cool. Yeah, she's amazing. He always liked to hold stuff in his mouth and like swing stuff, like he had sticks in his mouth or whatever. So I was like, you know, I could probably get a golf club in his mouth. And so I was like, how cool would it be to have a dog get a hole-in-one? He like hit the ball up and it bounced down the stairs. And I had one of those little like office putting greens, you know. And I went down in there and actually got in the hole, so we're like, you got a hole-in-one, you know. But yeah, just stuff like that. It was awesome. And he ended up like exceeding his life expectancy. So we pretty much made it through the first list, and then so we're like, well, we got to add to the list, you know. So we just added more stuff. One thing we didn't get on Ellen, unfortunately.
Oh,
that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
But
Yeah.
that was a big one, you know. We weren't necessarily expecting that one, but it would have been pretty sweet. But,
Yeah.
So that one's still out there. So Ellen, if you ever watch this.
Yeah, I'm sure she's watching. You want to throw me a bone too? Yeah, that'd be good for both of us, right?